Hey boss, what's on the agenda for me this week?
So we've had the Camaro sitting around here forever and a day.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna finish up the engine compartment. We got those panels from I do believe it's from like fabrication.
Okay.
But they sit in there, but they're not finished off. You know what I mean? And then also I noticed that when you guys mocked up last time, it hits the hydro boost.
Yeah.
So we have to modify that, etc. So I think what we should do is probably just get in it, put everything back in it, see if we can finish it to the frame or something to make it look like finished off.
Yeah, the panels don't quite go down to the frame?
No, they don't. They're like 6 inches from the bottom.
Okay, yeah.
So they look weird.
Extend those down then.
Exactly. So do that, and then once we get everything capped off and finished off, that whole top panel and side panel might have to be completely redone.
Because power boost.
Yeah, because the hydro boost. Yeah, exactly. So we'll see what happens with that, and if you have any questions, holler.
Cool.
All right, appreciate it.
Yep.
Good. Metal finish in this little panel here.
Yeah, just trying to get it all metal finished up so I can get it in. Got a couple pinholes to fill in right there, but other than that, it's starting to look good.
Nice. Panel for Joey.
It's the filler panel from the radiator to the inner fender wheel.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name, all our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in
It's attached right there, and it's attached to there now.
Can you have room to move it down?
Oh, I got plenty of room to move it down.
What's it attached to?
It's attached to the radiator support. I would just have to make new holes. But if we drop the radiator down like another inch, then you can get in there, get the cap off, and you put a funnel in there and fill it.
What are you gonna do about capping that now?
Just cap it.
Just put something across there like you're talking about still? What, make that hold on or no?
Well, actually, no. But a lip there, that ain't gonna work either. I'm just thinking when I make the lip underneath here, I gotta be able to do the same bead roll so it lines up.
Hey, practice your skill.
And if I gotta do that, then I'm also just cut the big panel like you want, make a whole new panel as long as the fucking bead rolls match up.
however you want to do it. So like I said, you can do the indentation underneath there and then just bead roll basically that section. However, you don't see it underneath, you just make sure.
No, but it's going to be flat up against this lip.
Right.
If these bubbles were up, then I wouldn't have to do that.
However, like I said, you can make a strip and then whatever, make your marks, and then basically bead roll that to push it down to your pocket you're trying to remove.
Because then we'll have a lip there, and we'll have a lip there, and a lip there. Slowly square that out and draw around.
The mentally weak, no mercy. All I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic. You can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go to last with the webs on. Gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop.
Alright, so what I'm going to do here is under here, I'm going to put a tab welded underneath it. I'm going to put a little nipple hanging off of this thing, that way there it'll lock into that. And then I'm going to add a lip to that way there it bolts to the front of this.
Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless.
So Joey got everything finished up here in the engine compartment. As you can see, we extended these aftermarket panels down to the frame, kind of go around the control arm. And this whole top section, we had to rework this area here to go. The hydro boost is underneath here, so that was an issue here. We had to bring it all the way over here. We had to put a little pocket over here. That's actually the steering column. So there's like a billet trim ring that goes around there, and we didn't want to have that sticking out showing, so we made a little pocket for that. Basically remade all this whole section over here and bead rolled everything to make it look like the kit that we purchased, but of course it looks finished. Get all the like little crevices and sealed up parts. This right here, this top panel, originally just wasn't finished off to the radiator. So another thing we had to do is modify this top cover here. So we ended up making this panel removable because you have the radiator cap right here. So you got 2 bolts here and it just slides out, and that way you can fill it full of coolant, etc. We still want everything sealed up. I think it turned out really awesome. It looks finished off. There's really nothing that's exposed. So once we put it all back together, it should look really good. This thing is going to be supercharged, so once we put the supercharger back on it, we still have the intake tube, and we're going to have that either exit probably through one of these openings. We'll cut a hole in it, etc. Not there yet, but I wanted to update everybody on our Camaro project.
Spread just like a virus, living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I can change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em.
If you guys want to see more of this build, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and we'll have more updates soon.